this is Optibotimus, and I'm coming at you with another video review of a Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Deluxe class figure. This time I'm bringing you Chromia. Now, as you can see, Chromia is this, what I'm just going to call a crotch rocket. I don't know specifically what kind of motorcycle this is, or anything about motorcycles for that matter, so I'm just going to call it a crotch rocket and leave it at that. Chromia can be purchased pretty much at any store that you're buying your Revenge of the Fallen figures or any kind of toys whatsoever. Target, Walmart, Toys R Us, Kmart. Those are the American places to buy it. In terms of Canadian or United Kingdom places, I don't know any of those. So you will have to forgive me because I don't know. But she is available in store. She. Like we're going to assign genders to robots. What am I talking about? But overall, this mode is not too terribly bad. Nice color. I like the silver on through here, and I'm going to kind of zoom in. Really nice kind of silver paint. You got some nice white Cybertronian symbols that look more Japanese than anything to me. That looks kind of Korean. Nice Autobot symbol right on the seat. Overall, very decent looking bike mode. This is the best mode, I really think, for this figure. I think the robot mode is atrocious, and I cannot stand it whatsoever. But this is a very nice representation of a nice bike. So she comes with this stand type of thing that you can kind of position her however you really want to. You can detach it, and she does come with a kickstand, so you can, just depending on how you position the kickstand, you can get her to stand there by itself. This also can be attached somehow up here. I'll be honest, I've never attached it up here, so I have no idea how you're supposed to do it. So I do apologize. I can't show you how to do that, but I'm sure somebody already has. We're going to set that off to the back right now. That stand will come in handy later on. Now, the one thing that we are learning about this set, in the Revenge of the Fallen movie, first of all, they were referred to as the twins, which is kind of the RC twins, which is kind of weird because there was 3 of them, and twins refers to 2. That was a little screwed up. But the RC figure is also out. I am not going to be buying the RC Deluxe version. I'll be getting the RC that comes with the Human Alliance skids, just because I do not like this all that much. I'm not a big bike, motorcycle type of a Transformer fan, so I really don't like them. I mean, mostly because the scale issue is retarded. Here's RC, and here's the Deluxe Ice Cream Twins. And as you can see, the scale is horribly off. So I really do not like that. The Human Alliance skits that comes with the little RC that actually looks like Chromia is much smaller, more of a maybe a Legend. Well, maybe not really Legends. More Scout size? Who knows? I don't know. I don't have the figure yet, so who knows. But the other version, there's a third bike, Deluxe bike. We have this one, we have RC, and then there's a third one, and I forgot the name, and I'm sure somebody's going to tell me, and they're going to tell me it 100 different times. So as soon as somebody tells me and I remember what it is, I'll put in a annotation or something of that nature. So don't keep leaving me comments when you see that. The problem is, though, we've gotten conflicting reports that we may not get a toy for that other bike. So the reports that the 3 of these combined, we're not 100% sure if that's actually true. There's a lot of things that make it look like it would combine, and overall we're just not sure. So now to transform this girl, it's fairly easy, but you just want to come around here to the side, just kind of unpeg this arm pegs in to the side, and just kind of rotate that out to the side like so. Kind of lift this up. You're going to just come around here into the inside, and this little bit just kind of forces in and tabs in there. Fold these little bits out to the side. Just kind of fold that down. Her head's inside here, so you then need to rotate right up here at this joint. Hopefully you can see this. This rotates around and pops off. I pulled a little too hard. So you just put the little ball joint thing right back in there, like so. Do the same for this. You just kind of separate this out, rotate this all around, and look, it's a big giant mess. Yeah. This little bit right here just kind of folds up underneath and just kind of tabs in there. You can rotate this around. I usually will rotate these handbrakes inside like so. And you're just going to rotate and kind of put this around, rotate this up. And then these halves will clip together. Not even really clip. It's very, very loose. It doesn't stay together very good at all. Kind of fold the wheel up, fold this down. You want to kind of, I mean, this is kind of, you kind of bend that out. And this is just an ugly robot mode. It's so ugly. Kind of fold that so it's like so. Just rotate these little side bits. Get those kind of out of the way. They get caught up on here, so here we go. Just kind of rotate that. And see, this doesn't hold together well at all. So this is crap. But there you, believe it or not, guys, here's this jumbled mess is Chromia. Oh, you can fold this down and inside here. It really is a very terrible figure, at least in my opinion. Now, obviously, you can't stand it. This thing is worse than Demolisher and Sideways put together. Because look, it can't do anything. You can do a pimp lean, I suppose. Well, maybe you can't even do that because it'll fall. So that's where this comes into play. You clip this right on here, like so, and now she is finally able to stand. Although she just falls apart. This is a terrible figure. Terrible figure. There we go. There's no excuse for this. This is terrible. The first movie, RC, was better than this figure. This one is just atrocious. Articulation, the head will rotate. It's on a stupid ball joint. Very kind of flimsily. But let me kind of zoom in here and kind of show you her face. Kind of cool looking face. Only problem is that she's got painted eyes and you won't even be able to see. But she's got light piping, but painted eyes. So, dumb, if you ask me. Articulation is somewhat limited. Her arms, her one arm is okay. This one is fine. This arm's fine. This arm is kind of like awkward and retarded because it's a big giant cannon thing. So yeah, so to fire said cannon, on the bottom side here is the trigger. So you just pull it and she shoots out this translucent missile. Sure. You know, you have this. And I mean, it's just, this is not a good-looking robot mode at all. At all. This is horrible. And this has ruined it for me. And I will not be buying, like I said, the Deluxe RC version. This is just not a good figure. It's like she exploded and then reformed into this. So, definitely, I do not recommend this figure at all. A lot of people are in love with this, and I don't know why. It does not appeal at all. I mean, look, this is the body. I mean, that's it. I don't get it. I really don't get it. So I'm just gonna transform this thing back. Now to do so, again, just separate this like it doesn't want to do that already. Kind of straighten out the wheels. Loosen this bit, fold that kind of up. And you got to tuck this up and around, and her head is going to, you're rotating all this, and her head has to fit in a very precarious location underneath her chest. So you get it lined up like so. And her arm fell off. Who would have thought that would happen? This piece of crap figure. So you have the head, it's underneath there like so. You have to make sure you straighten this arm out. And there are two little tabs on the inside here. I don't know if you'll be able to see them. Oh, there they are. 1, 2. And there are two little grooves on the underside here. You gotta put this under here. I'm gonna get the wheel out of the way for now. And just kind of wiggle that in there, and that'll clip into place like so. And then you have it like this. And this is pretty much done. Rotate this bit around. Well, you're gonna do more rotation. Alright, so there we go. And this part came off. So, this thing is just making my day. Actually, all this stuff doesn't fall out quite as much as it is now. It's just doing it because I'm doing a review of it, and it hates me. So, that's just how it goes. So you're going to fold this down, then you need to fold this up and around as well. So we're just going to kind of line everything up. This piece has to get clipped in further, so since that's not lining up, there's something wrong up underneath here, which is going to take me forever to figure out. Her head's in there good. There we go. So make sure that you get this flush, that way you can close this like so. Alright, here we go. We're going to rotate this around, and that's going to fit right in there nicely. And this part actually is a bit of a pain in the ass as well. There are two, and I'm going to try and zoom in here and show you. This tab here and this tab have to fit on little grooves inside of the arm. And it's actually a pain in the ass to kind of line up. But watch, it's going to work perfectly. And then you got to, well, first rotate this bit around. It's going to be like so. Oh, there's one. And you can feel it. Oh, there's the other one. So that was a lot easier. There's that, there's that. Just close that off like so. Rotate these little guys out. And like I said, oh, and then you want to pull out her tail thingy like so. Like I said, this is the best mode of it. It looks like a very nice bike. I like the way this bike looks. Just the robot mode is absolutely terrible. Worst thing I've ever seen. And you can kind of position this in different ways. So she's like this, like that. You can rotate that around to the other side. Using the kickstand, you can kind of get her to pop a wheelie, kind of. So there she is popping a wheelie. There she is riding her bike. So, I mean, nice looking bike mode. That's the only thing that I like about it. The transformation is kind of annoying. The robot mode is kind of annoying. So can I recommend this figure? Absolutely not. I would pass on this unless you're a completist. And the RC triplets, they were in the movie for all of, you know, well, they were in there a little bit more than Jolt. But at least Jolt has a nice toy. This one is just crap. So, sorry if you guys were looking forward to this review and thought that I would give this thing such high praise, but I just can't do it. So, I do apologize. But, like I said, can't recommend it. At $11 or whatever they're going for now, buy something else. Find the Ice Cream Twins. Find Jolt. Whatever. So, until next time, guys, thank you for tuning in. This is Optibotimus. I'll talk to you later.